Hi there, I got a new investment idea, which is Any, or Sphere 3D. More people are interested in this company because this is a mining business, and as the price of Bitcoin went up a lot, over 100% year to date, as you can see 123%, that's a great performance, while the stock market hasn't done so much. And this company seems interesting because the market cap is around 12 million, and if you believe, their total assets are around 71 million. So this stock, Any, seems as a good investment. And that's why I got so many comments. By the way, if you have other investments ideas, please let me know in the comments so that I can analyze them and see whether they are a good investment or not. Now let's begin the analysis for Any stock or Sphere 3D. As you can see, the revenue wasn't that high. They made around 6 million last year in 2022, but their losses were huge. Over 190 million. That's bad. By the way, this company, Any, has transitioned from 3D printing to Bitcoin mining. That's why they have this name, Sphere 3D. As the price of Bitcoin keeps going up, maybe Any can be a good investment. So let's continue the analysis. They are saying they are focusing on Bitcoin mining and also to offer some IT solutions. If you look at the latest results, you can see that the revenue has increased over 189% year over year to 5 million. That's an amazing performance. And the mined Bitcoin has increased by over 300% year over year. So it looks great. Also, their speed of mining Bitcoin has increased to 1.3. And they're considering all options for growth, increasing their speed of mining, mergers, and acquisitions. As Bitcoin keeps going up, they may make some money, and maybe they'll acquire other companies. Many things can happen. Plus, as I said, their total assets are over 70 million, and the market cap is only 12 million. And that's amazing. Especially if the price of Bitcoin keeps growing, then Any may do well over time. So that's the reward, the upside. Now let's see the downside, the risk. Because as you can see, they made in the last 6 months over 8 million in revenue, which is an increase from the last year when they made 3.2 million. So they deliver great results. And you can also see that they have two segments, digital mining and services and product revenue. But you have to be aware that they still have losses. For the last 6 months, they reported a loss over 8 million. However, this is a good improvement. Last year they have a loss over 50 million. But you have to be aware that they make 7.4 million in mining Bitcoin and their cost of mining is 6 million. So their margins won't be that high. Plus, you add other costs such as depreciation and general and administrative, their profits won't be that high. They'll be with minus. That's why they deliver this loss, over 8 million. However, if the price of Bitcoin, let's say, doubles from the current level, anything can happen, then many Bitcoin mining companies may deliver a profit. That can also happen. But we have to be aware that their costs are quite high. Let's see more. As I said, they have 71 million in assets, of which 28 million are property and equipment, and 8 million funds held in a trust account. So that looks great. And the total liabilities are quite small. As you can see, their current liabilities are around 7 million, and other long-term liabilities are about 5 million. So they have in total about 13 million liabilities. And as you saw, the market cap is traded at around 12 million. Now, if you only want to invest based on their assets and you don't look at their costs, their losses, then you may have a surprise. Because nowadays, what you see on their balance sheet may not be tomorrow. They may sell some parts of their assets, and those funds may be used to fund their expenses, their costs, so that they can survive. So this is the first problem, their losses. especially their costs, their huge costs, their high costs. The second problem is, as you probably know, dilution. You can easily see that the number of shares has increased from 1 million to over 11 million. And that's huge, quite huge. And that's why the stock price has declined so much. Year to date, over 48%, and over the last 5 years, the stock price has declined by over 90%. Of course, if you had invested at the highest peak in 2021, when the price of Bitcoin was high, then your return would have been minus 98%. And you want to avoid something like this. That's why you have to pay attention to dilution, especially the future possible dilution. As they are making no profits, they have only losses, they will continue to issue more shares to fund their operations. And their assets, as I said, may not be reliable because they will start using their funds and they may sell some parts of their assets to fund their operations. And be aware that this company was in the 3D printing industry, but they transitioned to Bitcoin mining because they are looking for new opportunities. They don't have a stable business model which can deliver some profits and sustain their operations. So it's up to you if you want to take that huge risk, future possible dilution, and no earnings, or if you want to speculate that the price of Bitcoin will keep going up and maybe any will be able to make some profits. I'm not sure of that because there are other companies that want to take advantage of this industry. So any doesn't look as a great investment. That's why it depends on you. If you want to focus on the risk first, or you want to speculate that the price of Bitcoin will keep going up. And if you have any questions, or if you want me to analyze something new, please let me know in the comments.